Hey, one of our most popular videos is how to pack. People can't fathom, how do you live 1 week out of a carry-on and a personal item? Well, I'm going to show you. I'm going to be very basic because I know some of you have never traveled international. And so let's do a little terminology. First off, you're going to be hearing us talk about checked bags. This means it's too big to carry on the plane. You can't put it overhead. You got to check it at the gate. This is what you're going to carry team supplies in. Also, any liquids over 3 ounces will have to go in here. So for instance, besides the team supplies you might bring, you're going to have in this check bag these large liquids. Now please listen to me and don't put it in your carry-on. I don't know how many times on teams people have had these confiscated at immigration because they didn't have them in their check bag left at the gate. You're going to need about 6 ounces of DEET, about 6 ounces of sunscreen, and how much ever shampoo. You could probably get by with 6 ounces of that. Make sure you wrap them in a gallon bag and put duct tape over it because sometimes it gets smushed and it just helps prevent a mess in your check bag. So that's your check bag, what you'll need to carry in it. And then your carry-on, this is what you will be living out of for the next 10 days, and it is possible to do. Let me show you. If you'll just follow the personal packing list on your Managed Missions account, just look under important team information, personal packing list. This is all that you need to live for a week. So I'm going to go through them, but here's the key. We have a laundry service, so literally every day you could probably get by with 2 sets of clothes. So let's start with the clothes I have on first. You're going to want to wear wicking shirts, whether it's t-shirts or fishing shirts, and wicking pants. So I've got some Columbia pants here. You don't want blue jeans, you want something that's going to be breathable, and just some tennis shoes. So inside here, this is just something I carry. It's going to have my itinerary on it. You'll need to print that. My travel medical insurance, which you'll need to print. And just any information that I carry for the team is going to be in here, but you won't need all of that. The first item I have here is what we call boat shoes. When you go in the village, you're going to wear different shoes. They're going to get muddy and dirty. When you get back to the boat, these will be waiting on you. You're going to change shoes at the base before you go into the boat. It's going to help keep the boat clean, and the crew will love you for that. Also a pillow. Don't get a neck pillow. Just a small travel pillow are great for the hammocks. Also a little light jacket. This is just a windbreaker. It actually gets cold at night on the boat, and oftentimes as we travel, the airplanes will be cold, so you'll actually need a light jacket. And then I have my shirts here. These are my pajamas, just some gym shorts and a t-shirt. Also, I have 1 pair of swim trunks. Oftentimes we'll go swimming in the Amazon. And then I have a couple of pair of shorts here. Also, just 3 pair of underwear. And here is my village shoes. These are my lawn mowing shoes. I don't wear these in the airport. I don't wear them on the boat. I only wear them in the village and to mow my yard. And I make use of these shoes for my socks. There's 3 pair of socks here. And this is a very, very important thing that you'll need to find. Sometimes you have to go to Amazon.com, not Amazon Outreach. But it's a 5-gallon Ziploc bag with a handle because you're going to take a shower and you've got to get dressed in the same room, and it's a very small shower, so this keeps your clothes dry and your towel dry while you shower. So I've found them at the dollar stores, sometimes at a hardware store, but may have to order that on Amazon. So that's everything that I'm going to be wearing for the week. A few other items I have on this side. You're going to want to bring a multi-plug adapter because every hammock will have a Americanized plug, electrical outlet. But if you have a phone and fan and maybe you're bringing a CPAP, you'll need one of these to be able to plug everything in. You'll also want to bring a 9-foot extension cord. Don't have to have this, but I find it very handy. And then also a headlamp. It also has red, so if you want to stay up later at night to not attract bugs, which usually isn't a problem, but a headlamp is nice when you go alligator hunting or if you need to read at night. You definitely want a good hat. You're near the equator. I don't normally wear this in public, but on the Amazon, you got a lot more sun, and this gives a lot better protection, so you'll definitely want a hat to give protection. And also, those of you that are staying in a hotel, a few other things. If you can find one, it's a Brazilian plug. It's a way to charge your phone if you're staying in a Brazilian hotel. If you don't, you'll be just fine. And then the last thing besides the carry-on is your personal item. So this will go over your head on the airplane, and your personal item has to be smaller. Backpacks are perfect. This will fit under your seat as you sit down on the plane. This is the most critical piece of luggage you're going to have, because every once in a while your carry-ons will get checked at the gate because they have a full plane. And so just in case that carry-on doesn't make it to your destination, this is where you have your most vital supplies. This is something you need to be prepared to live a week out of. Let me show you what's going to be in here. Well, first off, I will always carry my passport actually on me, but sometimes I'll have it here on my way to the airport. But don't ever set this down anywhere but in your pockets or somewhere you've got secured, because you're going to need this to be able to get in and out of the country. You're also going to be able to have a visa printed. If you're going after April the 10th, you will have to have a Brazilian visa as of the recording today. Check with us if that's changed. You'll obviously need to bring your wallet. You can be fine with about $100 cash. We recommend a $50 tip to the crew. And if you like to spend a lot of money on souvenirs, then you might bring some more cash, but you won't need a lot of cash. Most places take credit cards at airports where you're going to be traveling. All right, so the next level here, I'm going to bring my snacks. Actually, there'll be more than this in my bag, but just something that's wrapped up. You want to bring that. Not for the boat, for as you travel. Sometimes you have long layovers, and you'll just need something to eat. Also, the next level here, I've got something I don't use a lot here in the States, but a sleeping mask, because at night, and on the Amazon, it's going to be sunrise about 5 a.m. or start getting light. And so if you want to sleep, sometimes we have to anchor near a city and there's lights on the boat, so that's very helpful. Also, earplugs. I don't ever use those except for on the boat. Sometimes, believe it or not, guys snore, and you might really appreciate having those. You'll definitely want sunglasses. This is absolutely essential to have sunglasses with you as well. And then on the next level, I have my toiletries that actually, let me get that out of there. That didn't belong there for this trip. I'll have all my medicines in one bag. All my toiletries will also be in a quart bag, and then when I get to the destination, I'll put them in this little nifty little bag here. But any 3-ounce items or under can go in a quart bag inside of your carry-on. You'll want to carry that. And also, I want to make sure that if this is the only bag I end up in the Amazon with, I'm actually going to have a full change of clothes here. I've got underwear, socks, shorts, and a shirt. And I literally could live for the week on these two, wear this during the day, drop it down the chute, put this on at night, wear it the next day, and have you alternated each week or each day with the laundry service that we have on the boat. Another very helpful item, I like bringing a reusable water bottle just to keep from using more water bottles on the Amazon. But I just put a carabiner, which if you don't know what that is, these come in handy on the Amazon to hang stuff, but one of these little carabiners work great to hang on my belt and also to hang things from my hammock. So this is how you can travel on a 10-day trip, just living out of your carry-on, and even need be, you could live out of your personal carry-on item, your backpack. But if you'll do this, you won't overpack, you'll have a better trip, you'll be just fine. And also don't forget, you'll have the clothes on as well as another set of clothes. So I hope you have a wonderful trip. Hope this helps you, relieves any anxiety you have about how are you going to survive 10 days out of one suitcase. Thanks for going to Amazon. God bless you and your trip.